So Greasy Grove is back, and more importantly, the burger that everyone once loved, and so I decided that I was gonna just queue up wearing a full Durr Burger loadout to see how people would react. And my teammate and I set up outside the restaurant, and that was when in the distance after waiting, we spotted this one team. But these guys just instantly fried me with their guns, and I thought for sure that there would be no way they'd be friendly, but eventually they started warming up to us. And so then my teammate and I then dapped them up, and then we took them inside the restaurant to execute our master plan. My teammate started grilling, and I just pretended to make some burgers, and these guys were so chill because not only did they play along, but they even started eating burgers and cleaned the restaurant up with a pay. But then that's when the zone started closing, and so we had to say goodbye to the DJ yonder, and we just waved goodbye to these guys, expecting to never see them again. But that was until later in the game because my teammate and I were driving our ATK to zone, and it ended up closing in right on our #1 rival at Tomato Temple. And there was a team over in the distance, and I tried to get the jump on them, but then my teammate and I just got beamed, and we were instantly in shambles. We thought for sure the game was over, so we spent the next few minutes scavenging for heals and thought all hope was lost when we saw this team camping the loot that we needed to go for. But by some chance, the players camping the loot actually ended up being the same guys from Greasy Grove. And so they let us loot up, and we used all the heals that they let us steal, but then we had bigger problems because there were still a few teams left to take care of. But at this point, we were just on a roll, and we got a few good beams, but when zone closed in, we set things up, expecting our friends to be eliminated. I took one of the enemies down, and we weren't even sure if our friends were still alive anymore, but after killing the last guy, it turned out that the last player left was the Doctor Strange skin from earlier with his teammate spectating. And so, of course, we decided we had to repay them with the win, so we went into Storm, but bro didn't even let us. So the moral of the story is that sometimes being friendly can go a long way.